Hello and welcome to another update video about Doge. Doge has not moved much since the last update. Honestly, this chart still screams for another low. I would like to see one, but I mean, if generally the positive sentiment in the crypto market remains alive, then we probably will not see another low. Okay, I'm very realistic about it. The structure would still strongly suggest it. I mean, at least the structure would tell us that a low is still likely and we still have to consider it, especially if we break below this trend line here, the dotted line down there. This would be the trigger for it, okay? And I mean, there are a couple of ways how you can draw this, but if we draw it like this, then probably a break below 5.7 cents would trigger a drop down to 5 cents. And that would be the yellow box. And then we're basically around the June 22 low. So that would be ideal in my opinion. But, you know, it's Doge, and Doge surprises sometimes. You need to know Doge, and sometimes Doge just need a tweet and the dog is finding, the dog is going to have a good day. But overall, as you can see here, it's still moving in a, yeah, you could even call it a potential triangle. I don't really have enough waves for a triangle, whereas actually I've got here 1, 2, 3 waves. Normally we don't need more than 3 to start to consider a triangle, but it's basically still ranging. Yeah, we had 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Let's see if we get another higher low and a lower high. But overall, there is not really the clear trend that we can recognize at this stage. The yellow wave count would suggest that we came down in a wave 1, moved up here in a wave 2, and would come down in a 3 next, 4, 5, head into the yellow box. However, if we see a break above the last high, which was here at 8.4 cents, I think it would increase the probabilities for the white wave count. In the white wave count, we don't have a nice bottoming structure, I have to say, but we could consider some kind of a diagonal structure, but I need 5 waves really to believe it. But the probabilities for a diagonal will definitely increase with a break above 8.4 cents. In this scenario, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2. We're now basically in wave 3 as some other coins are as well. If we talk about target for wave 3, we are normally watching for the 1.236, 1.38 fib extensions. And to be honest, if this third wave is going because of the length of this move, it would need to reach 9.3 to 9.8 cents in wave 3. I mean, I could consider a truncation here, but it just all doesn't really make sense. So ideally 9.3, 9.7 cents for this third wave. Then we still need to get a 4 and a 5. So you see it will take time for this structure to build. However, a break above that green line will already make the direct downside structure far less likely. So I think here we just need to have a bit of patience. I think the parameters are very clear. Talking about a microstructure here for wave 3, I mean, we're talking about an ABC structure likely in wave 3 because we're dealing with a diagonal. This is certainly not an impulse. So also here we would have an ABC structure, would consider this an A wave. Possibly we now come down in a B wave and could then move up in a C wave of wave 3, which would then complete wave 3, ideally around 9.3 to 9.7 cents. 1-to-1 ratio might be okay, would look a bit strange here. That's at 8.6 cents, and then we would come down in 4 and 5. Then we've got 5 waves up. Then we can look forward to the ABC pullback, which would follow for a potential setup, for the next likely setup. There will maybe there will be other setups along the way, pullback areas, support areas. I just don't see anything clear here at this stage. It's just moving sideways, and we need to see a little bit of structure to determine which way it wants to go. A break above the trend line here would already suggest that we might be heading to that green line at 8.4 cents. Yeah, there's not much more to say really about Doge. I think it just needs a bit of patience. Would still like to see another low because this structure here does not really suggest that a lasting low is in place, but we'll see. Yeah, I hope you liked the update about Doge. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.